Hello everyone, today let's solve the problem of merging intervals. You are given a list of intervals. You are asked to merge intervals if they are overlapping intervals and return all non-overlapping intervals. To solve this problem, let's first do an observation on these two examples. In the first example, we have two non-overlapping intervals from 1 to 3 and 5 to 8. For bet on the line. The starting points are highlighted with the black color and the ending points are red color. 1 and 5 are starting point. 3 and 8. The second example, we have two overlapping intervals 1, 5 and 3, 8 and a non-overlapping interval 9, 11. The starting and ending point on the number line looks like this. What we observe from these two examples are: first, all intervals must contain pairs of starting and ending point. Second, there are no unpaired starting point before the non-overlapping interval. In the last example, 3, 5 is not non-overlapping interval because there is an unpaired starting point before this interval, but from 9 to 11 is a non-overlapping interval. So the algorithm is just to count the number of the unpaired starting point. Let me show you from the second example. We start from the left of the number line. First, we see the starting point. The number of the starting point count is 1. Then we see the second starting point. So we increase the counting by 1. So now it's 2. Then we see the ending point. So one starting point is paired. So the number of the unpaired starting point decreased by 1. Now it's 1. Then we see the second ending point. So all the starting point are paired. So there's 0 unpaired starting point. So after that, we see another starting point. So the number increased by 1. Last, we see the ending point. So the starting point is paired again. So there is no unpaired starting point. Therefore, we found two non-overlapping intervals from 1 to 8 and 9 to 11. Now we are ready to look at the code. In this function, it takes a list of intervals as an input, and it extracts the starting and ending point from the list of the interval and sorts them in the increasing order. To distinguish the starting and ending point, we have to label them. Here is the trick. Since there may be a scenario that a number is a starting point for one interval and also be an ending point for another interval, we label the starting point with a smaller number and the ending point with a larger number. Here we use -1 to represent the starting point and 1 to represent the ending point. With this trick, the starting point always appears before the ending point. Now we are ready to find the non-overlapping interval. The function searches a sorted starting and ending point list. When it sees the starting point, it checks the number of the starting point. If it is 0, means there's a new interval. It will update the starting point and increase the number of the starting point. Otherwise, just increase the number of the starting point. If it sees the ending point, it will decrease the number of the starting point and also check whether the number of the starting point is 0. If it is 0, it means we found the non-overlapping interval. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in next episode.